That's messed up lighting. Hold on, I'm working on it. This is me in the dark side. I'll have to turn on another light. Who brought snacks? You were supposed to bring the snacks, Chipper. It was your day. It was your day for snacks. Why didn't y'all build a fire? Can y'all hear me okay? Yeah, I kind of like wasn't expecting that to come out here. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about this. You guys are all inside nice, warm, toasty house. So I'm here. Is that loud? What's up? This is me building a fire. Ooh, fire. Well, this is me trying to build a fire. Let me rephrase it. Yeah, this is my new flint and steel method for starting a fire. Y'all like that? That's pretty good. Y'all shouldn't be jealous of my primitive fire making skills. You too, with practice, can become so proficient. Well, maybe. If you practice a lot, one day you can become so proficient. Ouch. Who all's in here? Let me see. I'm gonna scroll. I'm poking you on the face. Just calm down. Who all we got here? Okay. Oh, Timothy, Perry, Chipper. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. That's not what I said to do. Stuart, can't say first name. Sorry. West Wind. Skull Crusher. Zipper. Mickey. Okay, I give up. There's like a bunch of y'all in here. Hi. Oh, you still can. I did an update video, but I haven't posted it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out of the way real quick. Don't stop praying. Leland's had a couple of seizures since he got home from the hospital. Nothing major, but just like little episodes or whatever. So this lighter is just so wicked cool. It's amazing. That's not how you build a fire, I know, but it worked really good because like this is totally awesome. It's still on fire. I'm burning my fingers right now, but it's warm. just gonna hold the stick with it. Yeah. Oh. So just calm down and do this right. The fire would already been going. So what am I missing? What are we talking about? That's what we're talking about. What's the topic? I don't know what you want to talk about. What? My wife got this for me as a joke. It's a cigarette lighter. That's what I'm playing with. It's like this torch cigarette lighter, but it's also multi-tool. It's got a knife. And it's got a bottle opener. And it's got a corkscrew. I thought it was cool. Who's looking? Not a lot, Rob. We just got started here. Trying not to freeze. Hey, look, I have coals. I'm going to close this real quick, and then it'll burst into flames. I'm hoping. But for those of you who are wondering, they got the design and everything for the t-shirts for Leland. So I'll post a video sometime tomorrow. I figure the knife will fall out. I use the cigarette lighter part. It's just like I just play it. It gives me something to fiddle with. And the knife's already good enough. It won't let me hit the like button. I don't know why. What's up, Matt? Everybody's just jumping in here, going all crazy. That little heater thing you were talking about, step one, that little buddy or big buddy or whatever. When they first started selling them, they called them blind heaters, like for your deer blind or whatever, and that's how we wound up with them. Those things are amazing. You put one in a 5/8 deer blind and turn it on high, and you regret it. I mean, there's ice outside, and you're having to come out of your clothes. We never had to run it on high. We just always ran it on low. You're like waiting for, hoping the deer will come up to the feeder so you can shoot you, so you can get out because it's too hot in the daggum blind. This is my new spot to do my videos. It's right next to the fire. I didn't know how much they cost. Actually we thought about it. The only problem is seriously the dust and stuff. I'd be afraid of the smoke and stuff messing with their respiration or whatever. We're actually, I say we, one of us is actually thinking about putting in a floor heater, which isn't that complicated. It's just a wood heater, but you run what would be the vent pipe, the exhaust pipe or whatever. You actually run it through the floor, and then you run a fan on the, the draw side that actually blows air out the pipe, and then it pulls the heat off the fire in the barrel and pulls it through the floor and exhausts it, and it heats the floor up and the heat rises and it raises the temperature in your chicken house. It's a lot of work, but in the event that there was no electricity, and that's when it gets really cold here, is when something causes the electricity to go out, there would be a way to keep you from losing. I was trying to do the math on it the other day and figure out just exactly how much we have invested in our chickens, and there's a lot of zeros there. So we don't want to like give them up. We lost our numero uno rooster today. Well, he already got pinned up because we found out he was the one cannibalizing the eggs. But then he just like croaked. I guess he went into egg withdrawal or something. He died this morning on his own. Well, this afternoon. Well, the main house up there is insulated pretty good. It's not hard to keep it warm, but this back here is made out of pallets. It's not the warmest thing. The walls actually do pretty good, but the doors aren't exactly airtight, and I didn't put any insulation in the ceiling at all. So if it gets cold, this will warm it up back here in no time after I get the fire going. See, you can't see it, but over there in the corner behind me, I actually have a freestanding propane heater, and I have a regulator, and I just hook it to the propane bottle off the barbecue pit, and I've got 2 days worth of heat. You know, a lot of heat. I mean, it's 10 or 15,000, 10 or 15,000 BTU heat. Yeah, convincing people to leave a thermostat alone. Good luck, buddy. The I've never understood people that want it 68 in their house in the summertime, or 65, 68 in the summertime, but then comes wintertime, they want to set it on 80. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. We set our thermostat on about 65 in the winter. Well, my heat pump went out, but hey, before it went out, we set it, 60, 65. You know, if it got to feeling cold or whatever, just walk outside. You come back in, it felt warm that fast. And see that, I don't know, we do the opposite. We keep it sweater temperature in the summer, or in the winter, and that way, if you have to step outside for something, you're not stepping out of your house in your shorts and tennis shoes. You know, you're stepping out fully dressed. And summertime, we tried to keep it under about 75, but that was it. Same thing. I mean, if it's 98 degrees outside and 75 is not cool enough, you can always step outside for a minute. But then again, you got to run a fan. And it's really, I guess, what everybody wants. I used to do air conditioning, and it used to drive me nuts. I mean, it'd be 117 degrees outside of your home or a home, and we would get calls to the same house several times in one day after we've already been there and explained to them there's nothing wrong with their air conditioner. But they're like, well, we've got the thermostat set on 68 and it won't get to 68. And we're like, it's 117 degrees outside. It's not going to happen. It's like there's nothing wrong with your air conditioner. You need new windows and you need more insulation. There's nothing wrong with your air conditioner. You know what kind of wood this is? Oh, that's right, flammable. What I missed? Did I miss anything good? You know, don't anybody get mad at me for not catching your comments or whatever, because y'all ask Rob. There's nothing. I mean, I get to see 3 comments at a time. That's it, and they're a little bitty up in here. Hey Nina, what's going on? Hey, how come you don't got a wrench? Oh, because that whole wrench thing is complicated. Well, it's not complicated. It's with a lot of clicking and dragging and stuff. Yeah, if none of them are too long. Exactly. FLP's just in here to make sure I don't like become all dark and broody and homicidal and stuff. Who's leaving? Good night, Tim. Whoever. Tim. Hey, I actually got to wrench somebody a while ago in the live chat for step 1. I was all like, ooh, beak. Because I'm like a ninja. Am I going to butcher this board? I don't like to butcher lots of stuff in here. To date, I have only butchered 3 animals in here. Yes, just 3. Okay, I lied. I've only removed the hide from 3 animals in here. I always thought you were taller than that, Sippy. I really thought you were taller than my daughter. Can't believe my daughter towers above you by 2 inches. Yeah, that's right, exactly right, FLP. They were the people trying to blindside me and leave my group after all them years and stuff without even telling me they had an issue. There was the guy that created them. Them was the people that created dissension in our tightly knit group of 24 peoples and tried to turn it into 8 peoples. Yeah, those guys. It was funny though. My 22-year-old daughter come up with a better solution just that fast. But then after she thought about it a little bit, she said, "Well, I don't know." But we had a hoot of a discussion. That's what I did on the drive home. Was I listened to your thing again. Probably could have found something better here in my time. But that's what I did. What? Yes, I have 2 chainsaws. They're both over there. You made me look. See where? Can you see my chainsaw? Well, my accent isn't the best Texas accent in the world. It's contaminated with some Louisiana. Or sweetened. Let's call it sweetened. We'll call it sweetened with Louisiana. My wife insists on calling me a coon's butt. Yeah, that word. No, that's liquid nails. Uh, I have showed that knife to everybody, man. That hold on, did I do it? I did a what's my call? Yeah, I did a video. That's like the coolest thing. I had to hide it because I took it with me to an undisclosed northerly location or whatever, and somebody was threatening to steal it. Showing up. Yeah, I might have a little bit of southern Louisiana in it. The moon was bright enough. The moonrise last night uh, was bright enough to make colors in on the clouds. There was turquoise and yellows leading to green and silvers on the clouds from the moon last night. That's how bright it was. Yeah, seriously, I had to ask my wife because I was like, man, I was like, I can't have this here. This is a switchblade. She goes, no, it's not. It's a spring assist. And she had to convince me that it was okay. So I was walking around with it for a while. But then I was afraid I would scuff it up, so I put it back in the box. And I just carry the box around and I take it out of the box and I go, you know? Hey, BA, you still in here? Hey, Zippy, is BA still in here? No, y'all can hear him. His boss is. Okay, well, I just need to. I've sent him an email, but I'll go ahead and ask you: is it cool if I do a mail call on that stuff? I hadn't ate some of the jam. I was eating it while I was watching y'all. Okay, because that jam is the jam. Fresh hot biscuits and blackberry jam. That's what I have for dessert. Was it okay? Yeah, it was okay. It was good. I haven't had blackberry jam since my mother was 60. That's been a while. My mom used to make, you ever do the blackberry dumplings? Blackberry dumplings are like, mm-mm-mm. You do everything, and I tell you how to make blackberry dumplings. That's what the topic's going to be. First, you threaten your kids' lives if they eat all the blackberries. And then you tell them to go pick some blackberries. What? You need new people in your house. Now, you gotta have some sweet cream to make it go down right. That may have been what you did wrong. But anyway. And then after you whip the kids for eating some of the blackberries anyway, then you take and you cook them. Just like he's gonna like make the whatever, uh, the jam. And then you split it 50-50. Okay, here's the trick. You gotta split it 50-50. You strain half of it. And then you put the part that you strained back in with the part that you didn't strain. And then you mix it up. And you thin it with a little water. Because you gotta have something to cook dumplings in. And then you make the dumplings. After you get it to a boil, then you put the dumplings in there. And you let it cook nice and slow till the dumplings is ready. And it's going to be a little tart. That's where the sweet cream comes from. Or comes in. Sweet cream's not hard to make. You just take half and half and put sugar in it. And then you put it in the refrigerator and get it cold. And then you get the dumplings. And the blackberry dumplings. Then you put them in a bowl. Not a lot. And you put just a little bit of sweet cream on it. And you hand it out. And then you watch everybody's face turn purple. That's what's called good eating. And unless you're married to my wife and she don't do stuff like that. My wife believes that the only way to ruin a perfectly good piece of fruit is to cook it. She doesn't cook fruit. Now, chicken and dumplings, I can do that too. Chicken and dumplings is easier than other ones because you got to be careful not to burn the blackberry stuff. Wait. See, he did it. He did the big thing and knocked everybody else off the screen. Hold on. Sorry. See, that's why I have this. But I messed up. Hold on. I got to read what the winner is. Stop it. Just go ahead and send me the knife and everything. Yeah, long comment, boom, and then everybody kept doing the little comments after it, and it kept jumping up. I couldn't get it. Yeah, I mean, he said, "Well, you gotta give me to the whatever." I'm gonna try to get a. I was thinking about it. I'm gonna try to. I've set my goal. My goal. I want to bust 1,000 subscribers. Uh, I never thought I would do anything with this channel. I just. It really was Leland, the boy that's having the problem with his head right now. He's the one that said, "Dad, you ought to you ought to make yourself a YouTube channel." And you ought to. I used to make cracks all the time, just jokes here and there. And he got to where I'd be doing it, and he would be videotaping them, and he was putting them on Facebook and stuff. And he told me how to do a YouTube channel. I don't know, I can't do a YouTube channel. And then I got this. Well, we switched companies, and when I got the new phone, the phone popped up and said, "Would you like to set up a Google account?" And I said, "Oh yeah, sure." So I set up my Google account, and they said, "Would you like to do a YouTube channel?" And I was like, "Well, this is easy." So, y'all owe my presence on YouTube to Leland and an unnamed cell phone provider. What are you talking about? See, y'all are talking about, y'all have this whole sideline thing going, and I don't get to read it. Now I can turn the phone the other way and make y'all's life miserable, having to watch me all crooked wise. And then I could follow y'all on the bottom of the deal, but cool. So I'm seeing a lot of names in here I hadn't seen. Brad. See, Bug Out Brad is an enabler. He's making it way too much fun for me and Rob to hang out. It's like, probably because he's up in like New Hampshire or whatever, and he's not even scared. He's, he's not the least bit worried about us getting in trouble. It's like, it's like it doesn't, what do you call it? It don't affect him much. Hold on, I gotta go get some more wood. You may want to go outside and cut me some more firewood. Just so y'all know, I have not removed all that firewood since before I plugged that snake hole over there. So this could get interesting. And if it does, I ask y'all to forgive my language ahead of time. Because the idea of spending that kind of money to save my hand is not something I really look forward to. Anybody know what kind of wood this is? That's right, flammable. Just in case anybody was wondering, hey, JIT, if you're going to burn fruitless mulberry in your wood burning stove, you got to close the door. Because after it gets down to coals, when it starts breaking, it'll start popping pretty hard. It's good firewood though. It lasts a long time, but it pops. So I don't know about burning the fireplace. If you're running a fireplace, you better have a screen. And that ball cedar, I don't know what y'all call it. We call it ball cedar around here. That stuff burns and puts out a lot of heat, but it burns up fast. Starting to warm up in here now. What I mean, I see some LOLs and stuff. See, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that thing with uh, the Hangouts. Yeah, y'all need to seriously, y'all do. If y'all aren't subscribed to Matt, y'all need to check him out. Yeah, it is. They need to get that uh, doctor's appointment here, and they need to get some stuff answered. Don't do well at waiting for stuff. Oh. I'm gonna tell y'all something y'all didn't know. Did y'all know that sandhill cranes were psychic? They can tell whether or not you got a shotgun in here. If if you're holding a shotgun, they will fly about 200 foot in the air. But as soon as you go put the shotgun down, they will come down and knock the dirt off the button on top of your hat. Night, Nina. Hey, did BA? Oh yeah, y'all did. Never mind. Good night, y'all. Well, I don't know if all sandhill cranes do, but the ones over there by where Rob Painless lives do. Seriously? Yeah, but I don't think I could have like carried a gun up there. That's like I didn't have to come try to rescue a guy with a busted Chevrolet. The told him all I need to do is take a fender bolt out of a Ford and put one of the vacant holes under the hood. Just close the hood on that Ford bolt and let the Ford soak into the frame of that Chevrolet, and it should cure what was ever was wrong with it. He seems skeptical though. I don't know why. Yeah, they do. Uh, we've got a few flying over here, but they they fly high over me and they land 2 miles that way or 4 miles that way. So I mean, they're not anywhere close to low here. They used to land right out here in this field. Not anymore though. Yeah, Rob, while I was gone, there were 8 deer by the house. But that the luck was up there and the deer were here. uh, those guys down a couple of fields over and stuff were shooting at everything that flew over. There wasn't none of them falling, but there was a lot of lead going up in there, or well, steel, I guess. See, that's the deal with the Ford. At least you can fix them with baling wire. I'm just saying, it is Chevrolet that put OnStar in their vehicles first. You know, I'm just saying. You know, I think General Motors invented that AAA too, didn't they? Well, yeah. It sets if anybody if it's still for sale, y'all we'll all take a pass the hat kind of thing or whatever. First gen Cummins come up for sale is uh extended cab 1 ton. Uh, the guy wanted $3 grand for it, running truck. May had some body damage on it or whatever. You know, a fence post here was in the way, a fence post there was in the way. There might have been an odd cow that had to get bumped or whatever. But the engine and transmission, everything was solid. I do want a Dodge Cummins. I didn't like them when they first come out, but then I had to drive a first gen, a second, and a second gen both for work, and I was just like, wow, these are tough. Is your Finger Lakes, is yours a Excursion, or you got the big Ford, or what? That's a lot of truck. There's a guy here in town that's got 3 1 tons. Well, one's a 3/4 ton. It's a 3/4 ton 4-wheel drive Ford pickup truck. And then he's got a long wheelbase Ford 1 ton stake bed, and then a short wheelbase 1 ton, which I don't know where that came from. 1 ton duty. Honestly, the short one may be a cab and chassis. I don't know. I'm thinking I didn't. It's a 78, and I didn't think they did cab and chassis in 78. They might have. I don't know. But I mean, he buys them and works on them in his spare time. He ain't about to sell one of them. Now he had 4, but he sold the one. It was a really long stake bed or whatever. He sold it. Now, like a surplus Hummer, yeah, I'd like one of those. I don't want one of the others. I used to build um, the bumpers for the military Hummers. Well, sort of. build a lot of stuff. Yeah, uh, it's a year, maybe 2 years newer than this guy. What he's got. Uh, the old Fords really were tough. Honestly, so were those Chevys. It's sad what both vehicles have become. I'm not impressed with any of the new stuff at all. There's lots of nice bells and whistles on them, but honestly, as far as where these vehicles could be now, as opposed to where they were, I mean, they're honestly quite disappointing. In 1972, when you bought a truck, 72 to 82, when you bought a truck, you were expecting 300,000 miles. You were expecting 300,000 miles. Now, you're not. Now everybody's trying to get out of that truck before it's got 100,000 miles on it, because they know everything's fixing to start falling apart. And that's sad. Aren't we talking about truck? Who started this stuff? How was yours, Thomas? That probably is, honestly. 98. Well, honestly, the 98 Fords are still pretty tough. That's when, in my youth, you had a hard time catching me driving anything but a Ford. Now I am a driver of opportunity. Yes, it is. And honestly, whatever you're driving, just take care of it. Treat it like it matters to you. And it'll love you back. Well, sometimes. Sometimes your vehicle just doesn't like you, which means you bought the wrong car. It's that simple. I got a good Chevrolet out there if you want it. You just got to find a motor to stick in it. Fell asleep at your computer. You reckon you ought to get some sleep, man? Trying to find my wife a Bronco. She wants a Bronco pretty bad. She wants a 83 6-cylinder manual speed. Well, it's 83 to 85. But she wants the 300 inline 6 and 4-speed on the floor. Yeah, 83 was good for Bronco. She doesn't like the old. I can find the older ones, the 80 on back, but she doesn't like the round hoods at all. I will never understand why Ford did stop making or putting the 300 in stuff. I mean, they would now run it, but that 300 would outpull in any of the 5.0 V8s. And when it come down to go up the side of the hill, it would walk up the hill. Everybody else is chunking rocks all over the place and stuff, trying to knock themselves up the hill. You just go to the top. Horsepower is not the only thing that moves us. Ooh. Well, that guy needs to be shot, David. What's an Earthship house? Oops. It's the 306 is like just stupid tough engine, man. That's the problem with them. When something did go wrong, everything was right there. You bolt out or unbolt the old part, bolt the new part on. Your truck's ready to rock. All right, Backwoods. Good to see you. Sleep tight and all that stuff. Oh yeah, I didn't know they called it Earth house or Earthship houses or whatever. But I'm actually checking into that. I started trying to bootleg one, but don't use feed sacks. They're solar degradable. The sun eats them up. It was worth a shot though. Yeah, and there wasn't a whole lot that could go wrong with them. Even when the last year they did them or whatever, last 2 years they did them with that over the head EFI stuff or whatever, you can still get to it to work on it. Yeah, the bags are expensive. That's what I'm trying to get away from is not having to use the bags. I've about decided that I'm just going to do the earth rock. You literally just mix it in your wheelbarrow and make it wetter than you would for the bag, and then form it into bricks. And then just let the sun dry the brick out, and then you just stack the bricks and use a little bit of mud for mortar. It's the same thing. What is my dream vehicle? A yellow submarine. No. What is my dream vehicle? Hmm. Hmm. Well, see, the problem is you'll laugh. I want a very rare beast. It's a 78 Toyota Dually. That's what I want. They made them. It's a one-ton truck that got 30 miles to the gallon. I mean, how you gonna go wrong with that? Now, I had a Suburban very similar to Staff Sergeant's, and an opportunity to do something good for somebody else came up, and I took it. I want my truck back, but it's gone now. I'm tickled pink with my little Nissan though, so I'll roll with it. If that part would ever come in, I got an idler pulley making. It started. Hey Rob, you still in here? My idler pulley actually started making stink on the way home. Matt, you out here? Night, Matt. Cool. Night Crystal. Uh, in today's world, if I thought the world was going to continue forever the way it is, quite honestly, my dream vehicle would not be a truck. I would want a 1971 Buick Skylark. I don't want the GS. I just want the 350 with 2 barrel in it. I want the Buick rims. I do want the custom deluxe package. However, I want the big leather bucket seats in the front, the granny seats, and I want a hardtop, no convertible. That was by far the sexiest vehicle ever made. I've had I had a 69, I had a 70, and I've had a 71. And the 71 was by far my favorite. All right, Rob, I'll hit you up. I was just letting you know that uh my part wasn't here when I got home for my truck, the squalling business or whatever, and I could actually smell the bearing getting hot on that idler post. I was actually scared of when we make my driveway. Yeah, if the sky was a little. You ever been in one of those things that's got a 6-pack on it going down the highway? Oh my gosh. Trust me, you'll find out what the pucker factor is real quick. You realize you're going down the highway at over 140 miles an hour in a vehicle that's got drum brakes. You're like, ah! That's why I don't want a 69. I don't want another 69 Buick. They got drum brakes. All 4 wheels drum brake. You can only slow down from 120 so many times before they get hot and quit working. Good night, smoking. I hope you can hear me okay. I don't have the mic in. It's right there though. Hey, somebody say her name. Oh, I can't hear y'all say her name. That's Stewart. Lakeisha. Lakeisha. Key. I before E is key, is E. So it's Lakeisha. Lakeisha. Cool. I said it right. See, I paid attention in phonics. Had no choice. Had to learn how to talk. And this is a quick catch up for all you people don't know. I got a speech impediment. Sometimes I'll get hung up and I can't talk. Nothing like it. A friend of mine had a 78 Camaro with 350 and 4 on the floor. That was a fine car. Used to have a 64 Ford Fairlane with 2-speed automatic. That was the cruisingest car ever. I mean, you couldn't get in a hurry to get off the line, but you could sit on the highway at 70 all day long and just float. Power glide. I think that's what they call it. All right, bud. It should be here. I'm hoping it does. If not, I'll stop at Pull Apart, figure something out. Trying to remember if I had anything I actually wanted to talk about. I don't really think so. That was about it. I'm glad all you people made the after show. All you new folks. Um, for all y'all that care, man, check it out. Watch my channel. It probably maybe tomorrow late because I got church in the morning, and then we got to make a run at Abilene tomorrow evening. Sometime I'll post a deal on the t-shirts and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty close. I wish it would. The hydraulic clutches are all right, but if they are a pain in the butt if you ever get any air in them. Just saying. Oh. You know the Toyotas, their hydraulic clutches are the only ones that never gave me any grief. Ford's hydraulic clutch pedals, just well, yeah, they'd make a really good vacuum. Let's put it that way. And the downside to Dodge when they were putting them on them plastic transmissions behind them Cummins, that was a problem. Just occurred to me that I'm yawning, so we're gonna wrap this up. I have places to go and people to see in the morning, and still got, I haven't even done all my chores tonight yet. Still gotta get everything out of my truck. Yeah, they got to be bled right. The uh, I think that the I know you can on the Toyotas. I don't know if you can on the others, but I found out that you're better off back bleeding instead of trying to push the air down. You put your pump on the bottom and fill back to the reservoir from the bottom. Same way you do airplane brakes and stuff. You go from the bottom up. I never tried it on a Ford. Did it on Toyota though. It's not like the brakes. Brakes don't work too good like that. I mean, you can backfill it through the lines, but that's it. Yep. Good night, y'all. Thumbs up. Send people my way. I've decided to try really hard to grow my channel. Um, I'm not gonna hound y'all about it, but seriously, I think I'm gonna give it a shot. See if I can make this thing do what? So I do everything like aircraft blading. I'm a I'm an airframe mechanic. I never did finish the power plant part, but uh, believe it or not, the brakes are part of the airframe. So, anyways, yes, sir. Cool. Did all that, worked a little bit here, a little bit there, and then wound up going right back to what I did before. Everybody, like, nobody, none of the guys I know that went through A&P school with me are even airplane mechanics anymore. Most of them went back to oil field. Uh, my best friend from Sup Banana. Um, how's your head, boy? Everybody else done left. Come sneaking in here late. Well, that's what Leland was trying to learn. My head, your head hurts. Well, what are you doing up? It's like, what time is it? It's like way past your bedtime, boy. Take your little pain meds and go your little butt to bed. You just had brain surgery, remember? Are your kids asleep? In case y'all are wondering, I'm talking to my son. Who's not answering back very fast. I guess there's a lag. Well, tell him Pop Up says time to go sleep so that Daddy could get some rest. Kiss him first, so tell him I love him. That's more important. There you go, Courtney. Why are you letting that man up with his like C brand or whatever? Take his cane away from him. Okay. Oh, the kid. Well, just pawn the kids off on Doug. He'll be fine. That's what Lila and Dub y'all was here. He just put the kids off on his Liz and just go do whatever. That's what grandparents are for. I'm a good babysitter. I just give them chocolate and peanut butter and chocolate milk. Tell them to go do whatever they want to. Melatonin. There you go. See, I like the way your dad treats my grandkids. Says a lot about him. Ratchet strap him to the bed. The bed had just moved. Yeah. I have never, ever fed them kids candy and sent them home. They have never had cake and ice cream for lunch before they went home. Ever. 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 Do not give that boy Red Bull. Oh, you can give him chocolate and send him over to Red Bull, man. You're supposed to be mean to her, not to him. You ain't gotta be mean to her either, technically. Anyway, I love all you, especially you two. I'm getting out of here. Probably not. To the 17th degree. Yeah. Anyway. Y'all have a good night. Be blessed. Thanks for stopping by, Courtney and Leland. Uh-oh. Just said battery is dead. Or 15%, so I really am out of here. Y'all have a good night, guys. I'm finna poke y'all. Well, I'm gonna poke the other side of the screen anyway. People gonna rewatch this and gonna be like, what was that last 10 minutes about? You too, Chipper. Bless all y'all.